Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode number 47, if I'm right. Yeah, for episode 47, guys, of Far Cry 6. I'm your awesome creator, Jack Dawson, of course. If you guys want to catch more in this community, if you guys want to catch more Far Cry 6, for now in 35 minutes. Remember, guys, any game I do every Tuesdays, it gets a New Year's resolution of amount of time, and always gets a good portion. And that would be, guys, an hour and 35 minutes. But if you guys want to catch some extras, every Tuesday and Wednesdays, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Let's remember, guys, with one entire community, one entire group, and also one size community. Good morning, Mark. How you doing today, sir? On a Tuesday morning. My 50 off from work at 6. How you doing? Let's remember, guys, in this community, love, support, and respect is always the key. We meet new creators, new friends, one by one. And anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, if we're live streaming on YouTube, we can share people out and tweet people out in this community on Twitter. All we gotta do, guys, is share people out and tweet people out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Like if any of you guys today in this community had of 322 mods and also other supporters here today, too. I can maybe try sometime. I don't see why not, doing a loop stream one of these days. But we'll see. But if any of you guys today have an account on Twitter, if you guys want to know who you guys can follow, friend requests, pretty much tweet this person out, and that's me. The awesome creator, the most popular name of all time, and that's me, Jack Dawson, of course. 824-65600 is the awesome creator, the best of all time, almost in my 60s, guys, coming up on July 30th of this week, coming up this coming month. Now, I've been on Twitter, guys, for almost 4 years, since we're already in the final, days of this month. As we're going to be jumping into the third quarter of this year, and that'll be, guys, between July, August, September. And then the fourth quarter, guys, is real simple. What do you call it? It is... October, November, December. That's the fourth one. Good morning, John Bog. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the community. How are you? Yeah, guys, I'll give you a jacket in a second, buddy. As soon as I get some stuff arranged. I'm a little bit tired, but I've been having more relaxation since I was recently off since this past Friday, but I'm doing good. How you doing? There's really no complaints, nothing much more than that. But yeah, guys, you guys can let me know when your first last name information on Twitter. Tell me what you guys like doing, so we can follow each other, share each other out, and tweet each other out. But remember, guys, I've been on Twitter for almost 4 years. My highest months now, guys, is 323. So there you go, John Vog. Make a left shout out, buddy. Really, nevertheless, in this. So yeah, guys, Twitter almost 4, YouTube almost 6, Walmart 5 years, and then my love and I, we've officially been together for about, it's not 1828 now, guys, it's been 1,829 days. 1829 today, guys. All you guys have to do is tell me your first and last name, and also your numbers, too. And also how long you guys been active on Twitter, and then get to the exciting stuff, get the important stuff. Remember, guys, don't think negative, but stay positive and loyal, and love, support, and respect is always the key, and knowledge is power, and so much more. If you guys have an account, that's exactly what you guys will find from me in this community. You guys, I'm awesome, popular name of all time, and anything else to size some stuff up. But remember, guys, the name is Jack Dawson on Twitter, 824-65600. It's one awesome group, one awesome community, and also other good stuff. If you guys have an account on Steam, tell me what games you like to play the most on Steam. What brightens your mood? I mean, what brightens your mood? What brings the good stuff to the next level? What brings your excitement? Like, if you're looking to find a good name, you guys can search me out. You guys can search me, guys, as Jack Dawson 93. Any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting, puzzles, indie games, any other adventures you guys like to play, any action adventure, shooting, indie games, racing, any classic retros or specialized stuff, you guys can let me know. And then we can probably bring the balance in this community here today to kick off on a Tuesday morning. Morning, Regina, how are you? What's up, Annihilator? How you doing? Make a love shout out. Welcome back. Oh, not a problem, buddy. What's up, Gaines? How you doing? Good to see you, my man. Remember, guys, we're one awesome group and one awesome community. Never give up, never surrender. And that's exactly what you guys can find from me, guys. The name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. And tell me what games you like to play. I don't know how long I've been on Steam, but it's been pretty much a hell of a while, or pretty much a long time. But I like playing any games that really brightens my mood. That brightens my pretty much brightens my mood, brightens my excitement, and anything else that's good to brighten myself in. But really can't complain otherwise, guys, in this community. But as you guys can see, what we're doing today is let's just being some of these Nazis right now. As for game sense, do I play Calvary 2? I don't think so. I mean, I will say Calvary 2 is good for what it is. Even though it would have been pretty much a good game of the year candidate. It would have been fine, but obviously I have not, but I have heard some good things on it. We got guys out of Steam, the name is ZachDawson93. You guys have an account on Instagram. We want your channel reviewed. Anybody you know, I can pretty much have your channel reviewed. There's 2 people you guys can recognize. And the people that I have on Instagram, I've got Kevin, Sony, and John. So, that's exactly what you guys will find from me, as Kevin will say. So for the most part, what you guys will find from me is love, support, and respect is the key, and also knowledge is power, anything else in between. With X-Men... Hold on, let me see if I can give you guys this YouTube poll. With a good amount... I'll go ahead and give you guys this YouTube poll. Good amount of DC movies so far. I'm only giving you guys this YouTube poll in between. So far, a good amount of DC movies so far back in the... No, I don't want W. Damn, there we go. From the early 2000s. What is your best... Hold on, guys. I'll do this YouTube poll in a second. But yeah, guys. Guys, come around by Kevin. He's awesome, loving, caring, supportive, and he's always the biggest companion in this community. So he's been doing Tubitan for over 2 years, but officially, exactly, guys. He's been doing YouTube for 5 years. So you guys can check him out Friday through Mondays. I love this guy. He's awesome, awesome companion, and so on and so forth. So if you guys want your channel reviews, that's been run by Kevin. Fridays to Mondays. He's awesome, funny, very trustworthy, and also other people too. But another awesome creator, guys, is not just Kevin, but Running Egg, almost 24/7. Any thumbnails, banners, backgrounds, anything that can help your channel be more popular, be more developed, where you guys can have more likes, more views, more comments on your channel. You guys come on by these 2 gentlemen. Running Egg is almost 24/7, guys. And then Kevin on Fridays through Mondays. And another awesome creator, guys, is Sony's Adventures, Monday through Saturdays. Well, guys, in this community, what is your best looking movie in hand? No, I don't want any more of that. There we go. No, I don't want the damn beat. There we go. Alright, guys, see if I can give you guys this YouTube poll here. Alright, guys, in this community, with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power is key. That's exactly what you guys will find from me. You awesome creator, Zach Dawson, the best of all time. Soon to be 6 years, guys, on YouTube, almost on July 30th, after we get through the last remaining days of this month. And also guys staying positive and loyal, and also other good stuff. The most very important thing is we watch videos in full. If you guys have not given me watch time yet, I saw you guys give me a little bit earlier today. But not very much to acknowledge. But yeah, anything else that's more vulnerable, trustworthy, and more of something to excite your mood. You can have you guys have an average mood, good mood, great mood, or anything else added. Go ahead and give you guys another good one. I'll do okay, X-Men, Batman. Other good movies from DC. But yeah, guys, you guys can also vote Orlando 38 and The Great Showman at 14. Also, guys, my highest likes is 374, views 1313, and my mods is 323. So, guys, no 322 this time, but 323. Also, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, guys get Idea News. So, other than that, today's my first day off from work today, guys. Today's day is June 28th. June 28th, guys, 2022. So, the plan going forward here today is going to be real simple. You guys understand I won't be live streaming tonight since I don't know what's going to be going on tonight, but I do know my friend wants me to come down after a couple days. I mean, I tried calling her last night, and basically she did not answer her phone, or I mean, she wanted me to call her around 10 o'clock last night, guys, and basically I'm guessing she was really tired from horseback. So I'm guessing that might have been it. And maybe her sugars, maybe something else between her eyes, her body, or obviously, guys, I was concerned and worried about it last night. You know, I was sure if she was going to answer my calls. Well, apparently she did not text a damn thing from what I've heard. I mean, from what I can see from it, but I'm sure she's okay in spirit, and I love her so much. Soon to be my very first future wife, guys. It's my first RD. So my thoughts and prayers go to my future fiancé, and these Nazis already are bounding in a resolution instead of their ass being exploded. Sorry, partner. But yeah, guys, I mean, 9 times out of 10, if you have someone you love, it's like he or she is supposed to answer, or pretty much give you a text message to see how you're doing. And that's exactly what I've been doing, you know, it's like, I don't know if she's okay, I don't know if she's going back and forth or not. I mean, yes, I'm a little more concerned of what's going on, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, guys. I mean, the thing is, the sports the self.c recently gets tired and pretty much gets plenty of sleep afterwards, is, well, for the most part, she does horseback riding every other Monday, and she does cheerleading with me pretty much every time, guys, every Wednesday night. And then we do relationship classes 4 to 5 every Tuesday. But the reason why we did not do that this past Tuesday of last week is because my love and I, her and I were doing, we got to understand what we were doing before. So we recently were at the bowling lock-in, so her and I had a tremendous match like I told you guys last week. I pretty much was the #1 seed, and to be honest, as the #1 seed, if you're in a bowling tournament, a step ladder, or pretty much any sport you're doing, it's like the higher seed gets the choice who goes first. So that's exactly the important thing. So her and I had a tremendous match, mark for mark. After the first 3 strikes, she had a couple marks ahead of me, and I pretty much had to increase my lead. So her and I had a tremendous match. As my love and I were at it, the final score for that one was, well, the first game I ended up winning 163 to 137, so it was a tremendous match, great match, and we pretty much had some extra sportsmanship. We hugged and said we love each other, and yeah, guys, we had an incredible match last week. So we obviously did not go to our next relationship class. I'm not sure what the other stuff was going to be about for sure, but that's why we obviously did not have to make it. So we're With us said that the bowling lock-in was the only thing that was on our agenda. So as far as what's going on with our agenda today, well, you guys understand, I told you guys earlier that I won't be live streaming tonight. Depending on what's going on with my pudding at this point. So it all depends. I'm not particularly sure. I mean, but here's the thing, guys. If I do live stream tonight, you guys will get an episode of Skywalker. But if I don't, Skywalker will be back next week, or pretty much this coming Sunday. But if anything comes up from the awesome creator, guys, Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time to you guys, I'll keep you guys posted on the apps of what's happening. So I'm not real sure. I mean, I'm not sure what my phone's gonna do. I mean, yes, I was trying to call and see what's going on, but basically, I'm guessing, like I said, I'm guessing she's been really tired from horseback, or it might have been something else, but you never know. I mean, it's like if you're doing a sport from Special Olympics, somewhere here in the United States, or pretty much any country or state you live, you're pretty much or having body parts hurt. Like saying your ass, like I say, your back might be hurt, your ass might be hurt, or your legs might be hurt, or anything. Or even if you're playing baseball or softball, once my opponent's gonna be doing softball soon, so that's gonna be coming up this coming July. That's gonna be Tuesday and Thursdays. So I don't see why not in particular. I mean, obviously enough, guys. I mean, she has enough on her plate to go through today too. So keep it much more in hand, much more to acknowledge, and anything. But here's the thing, guys. The only sports that I normally do is I do bowling for over 20 years, and I've been doing sailing for over a year now. So I mean, as far as me doing a third sport, probably not. I mean, yes, I would do a third one depending on my Walmart schedule. I mean, that is something I could really think of too, but I don't. That's why my love and I try to give it our best shot by having time together. But she hasn't once answered my call ever since yesterday in the afternoon. So I haven't heard a damn thing from her. But I mean, that's why I've been concerned, and I was worried about it last night. So that's pretty much topples anything. So hopefully my phone's okay. And but yes, guys, when it comes to weekday mornings, it seems doing anything else in particular or drawing something new, my phone's not a good morning person. She's usually an afternoon person, kind of like an evening person, for example. But as much as my phone really is, I mean, it would have been nice if her ass would have answered, but everybody's been tired. I mean, most of us 9 times out of 10 have been tired from sports or anything, but yeah, it's usually what it is. If you're playing bowling, if you're doing horseback riding every other Monday or anything, or doing baseball for yourself, to pretty much have excitement, playing with friends, playing with people you pretty much know for a long time, or pretty much that are healthy, good and balanced, creating muscle, and anything else, for example, that can really brighten your mood. And that's exactly what my pun did yesterday. She came out of horseback riding last night, and I haven't heard anything beforehand ever since. But I'm hoping her ass is doing fine, guys. I hope she is. But I do love her so much with all my heart. As always 100% Kristen. So I think she's probably gonna be. I mean, if I had to guess, if she's coming to the relationship class tonight, I would say probably. I would say I think so, because for the most part, I don't see anything else being crucial or going back and forth, really. So I can see that happening for sure. I don't see anything else going back and forth with it, but they'll pretty much balance it or go into anything else involving with it or anything. So I don't see why not, guys. I think she'll probably be at that. I think she's gonna be with me tonight, but it all depends of how much damn tired she is. I mean, I know she's really tired when it comes to horseback, but hurting her back or her legs or anything. So Anything else that's been more modified? Alright guys, we got news to talk about today. Because we don't have very much to kick off on weekdays, pretty much weekday mornings, but let's see how everything goes. Denard, Ronan Biker, good morning, make a love shout out. Miss Grazi, I miss you girl, how you doing? Make a love shout out, welcome back. Welcome back to the community out of 323 mods. Remember guys, it's not 322, it's 323. What's up Freddy, how you doing? It's good to see you buddy. How you been? Make a love shout out. But today's date guys is June 28th, 2022. Niagara Falls, I did not see you come in, how are you? Make a love shout out, what's up? But anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, just remember, love, support, and respect is always key. And also, knowledge is power by saying not negative, but saying more positive and loyal. Well, we meet new creators, new friends, guys, one by one. And anytime we manage to meet new creators, like you guys, new friends, that are awesome, loving, and caring, I love you guys, no matter what happens in this community. If anything else comes out, or anything, we can pretty much talk it out and see what's going on. See what kind of problems we have, or anything. But I will deliver a good shout out to one creator, and her name is OnGame Miller. I know she's pretty much almost reaching 1,100k, but I still haven't seen her that much. But usually for when I could really be in general or have anything to take it home or something. Marlove82, good morning. How you doing? I guess we see Marlove coming to my chat almost nearly 24/7. But Marlove, guys, she's an awesome creator. I love her as a good friend of mine, and she's good. The same with Maria, and she usually live streams any day she wants, but she's good. She's good for what she is, between human profile and other creators that we have in this community. But anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, if you're only live streaming, guys, on YouTube, we can sell people out and tweet people out, not just YouTube itself, but we can also sell people out and tweet people out. If you guys have the following accounts, the following apps, like say, we can sell people out and tweet people out, like me, your awesome creator Zach Dawson, and also other creators. But you guys are welcome to sell me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But I'm not leaving YouTube pretty much above average, but we can sell people out and tweet people out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Like say, for example, if you guys have or has an account on Twitter, the best one you guys can see from me, you guys can search me, Zach Dawson A24 65600, and that's usually incredible too. Also, it's the way we meet new creators, new friends in this community. Oh wow, we have something coming in. Wow. Good morning, Aurora. How you doing? Make a love shout out. How's it going? And that's how we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys. As long as if people want love, support, and respect, the people need to be treated with love, support, and respect in this community. Isn't that right, Aurora? My 323 mods, I'm pretty sure you guys can always agree. So I don't see why not. But yeah, guys, the name is Zach Dawson on Twitter, 824-65600. I've been on Twitter for almost 4 years. YouTube, almost 6 years, coming up on July 30th, guys, before the end of next month. But I will be renewing my phone bill, I think, next week. Most likely next week, or I can get it done as early as I can, so we'll see how everything goes beyond it, and see how everything else is brought to attention. But yeah, guys, Walmart 5 years, I will be back to work this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'm off 4 days after that. The reason why is because of the firework holiday from any American of the United States of America, and that is Independence Day. I'm going to be off the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, guys, of next week. This coming Sunday. So I don't see why not. But yeah, guys, Walmart 5 years, my love and I, 1,829. It'd be nice if, it would have been nice if she would have texted or called me. I mean, yes, she was supposed to call me back the last couple of days, but see, I haven't heard anything. I don't know what kind of updates. I'm not sure what her updates are for her Sogos, and pretty much how her insulin is. I mean, that's usually that's exactly our resolution. I haven't heard a single since yesterday in the afternoon. Not much, but basically coming out of the either in the morning or early afternoon. I haven't heard anything. But I know she's been hurting. I've pretty much been really, really tired. That would just be my honest opinion, pretty much my honest guess, but well, she might have had her phone off, or pretty much been having her battery done, but I don't know. But we'll see how everything goes, guys, in between. I'm guys' name is Zach Dawson on Twitter, me, 824-65600, your awesome creator, the popular name of all time from Titanic. Let's have an account on Steam. Tell me what games that are recommending. Whatever games that can excite your mood. That can involve nice gameplay, graphics, comparisons, anything that can involve your excitement. But any games you like to play, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, action adventure, shooting, puzzles, indie games, that can involve anything else business related. Tell me what games you like to play the most. It can involve your excitement, involve your popularity, involve the comments, involve in what game you play itself. As long as you saw plenty of that in the station, and also other good stuff too. Especially if something is more involved to your entertainment, your solution, that'll have good purposes, good info, or anything. But I've always been having the top two genres. Been a big fan of RPGs, guys, prior to Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and also other RPGs ever since I was a kid, for a long time. I mean, for a good amount of time. I mean, a lot amount of time since I was a kid. Been doing sports, guys, like, say, foosball, or football, baseball, soccer, I'm not much into soccer that much. But yeah, guys, baseball, basketball, playing NBA, which I haven't done NBA for quite some time, but anything else that's more to take in. But yeah, any games you like to play, if you have a close friend, close companion, close community member, and of 323 mods, we can tell people what kind of games you like to play. As long as you appreciate the entertainment, kind of games you like to play the most, or any good variety of stuff you want to you pretty much want to have your controller to play. So, any games you like to play, it's right there. But you guys let me know. And the name on my account, guys, on Steam is ZachDawson93. So you guys let me know what games excite your mood, what you guys can bring that as your opportunity, and anything else that you can really establish or pretty much enjoy yourself with. So you have to tell me what games that are pretty good for you. Let's check out the most. And then we'll see if they are good or special or not. Pretty much great too, or average. You guys have an account on Instagram. You guys can friend request me, Zach Dawson. If you want your channel reviewed, just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and also knowledge is power. That's exactly what you guys will find from me. And that's exactly what basically Kevin would say. You know, Kevin is an awesome guy, he's an awesome creator, very nice creator. I love this guy, he's awesome, very tremendous, and he's been around with us for a long time. But he's been doing YouTube, guys, for 5 years, doing Tuba Chat for 2 years. So as a matter of fact, he does a hell of a job for what he's been doing, so. And the Nazi forgot how to dance. Maybe I can transform him to one of the Taken movies with Liam Neeson. So these Nazis can be the one to take on, Brian. So, that's somebody else in particular. But you never know. So yeah, if you want your channel reviewed, you guys can run by Kevin Friday through Mondays. And that's exactly what you guys will find from me. What he normally says on my behalf to you guys is the most very important thing. And that is love, support, and respect is the key. And that's exactly what you guys normally have me say. I mean, I usually say it 24/7 when I'm live streaming. My stuff's been incredibly good. That's why Zach Dawson is a popular name. Thanks to you guys, thanks to everyone that comes in. If you're only live streaming on YouTube, for example, so not too bad to draw in, but more to put something together. But yeah, guys, you guys can run my Kevin Friday through Mondays. He's an awesome creator, very nice guy. Another good person, guys, Running Egg, the awesome creator. So the best thing for him, guys, is almost 24/7. And these thumbnails, banners, uploads, pretty much anything in your background on your channel. Running it can really help. It can pretty much help you develop your channel more. See what we can do. It can balance your channel more, and pretty much you guys can get more likes, more views, more support, more comments. Anything that you guys are looking to pretty much do better at. As long as what kind of stuff you like to do on YouTube. Especially if you like playing games, being creative, doing art, doing other exciting stuff, or any good attraction that people want to see from you. So as long as you guys get a good enough mix. Anything that excites your mood, any entertainment, or anything else that can take home. So anything that's good, that's alluded to you. What kind of important stuff you like to do? It's all good. So you guys can run in the cabin Friday through Mondays. Also, guys, running it almost 24/7. And Sony's Adventures. They're awesome, loving, caring, sweet, awesome creative, and that is Sony's Adventures, Monday through Saturdays. You guys can take away Sundays, but more than likely Monday through Saturdays in this community. Well, guys, in this community, with love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and also knowledge is power. If you guys have not given me watch time yet, I am at 205, maybe like 208 now. Since I did see you guys increase a little bit more. Let's see if I can maybe grab a bit more in the community. But we'll see what happens. You guys understand I won't be live streaming tonight, but only this morning. Just remember, guys, any game I do every Tuesday and Wednesdays, the New Year's resolution, the game itself gets an hour and 35 minutes. So that's a good majority. Pretty much good testimonial. So you guys, the most very important thing in this community is we watch videos in full, get some like, support, comment, send me out, tweet me out, guys, on, if you have any accounts on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, that's a send me out, tweet me out on them. And you guys can vote a land at 38, and the Great Settlement at 14. It's a whole new world from Milan, guys, taking on Rewrite the Stars from Great Settlement. So, Beloved and I haven't really practiced yet. I mean, even though she's been busy with other stuff with sports, been busy with her family, and pretty much doing any other sport. I mean, the only sport she does is horseback riding. Well, yes, she's gonna be doing golf. She's gonna be going back to golf probably next week by then. So that's exactly the first week of the month of July. So and so much more. Alright guys, we got news to talk about today from the awesome creator, the lucky stuff we bring you. But it's like every 19 to 20 minutes, a handful of IGN news run into one community. That's pretty much a new slang word. I mean, a slang comment. A good handful of IGN news run into one community. To all of you guys, and especially myself too. The most popular name of all time. So, go and kill these guys and we'll get right through. So prior to, on a Tuesday morning, guys, today's day is June 28th, 2022. So, you guys can check out this first one. 3 minutes of a video, 10 hours ago. As you guys can see, of why children are pretty much in a perfect vehicle for our deepest fears. As director, co-writer guys Scott Derrickson, and also producer Jason Blum, as he pretty much shared their thoughts on why children in horror films are the perfect entry. I think we already talked about that yesterday, pretty much last night. So not much to go through, but we can jump in, guys, to this one. If you guys are looking to get a battery case, you guys can check out the top picks. We guys can extend your playtime, maybe to 6 hours, 8 hours, maybe like less than that, between 6. If I had to guess, probably 6, 8, maybe like 7. But if you guys are looking to get yourselves a good battery case, there's plenty of good battery power for you guys to look in. Sanskar Tav Matey, how you doing today, sir? I'll give you a rinse in a second. Give me 1 minute, buddy. But welcome to the community, buddy. How you been? Welcome. Alright guys, not 323 mods now. almost in my 6 years going on July 30th on my channel. It's not 323 now. Get ready. From the awesome creator guys in this community on YouTube, I now have 320 for my new record permanently right now, guys, to kick off today. Get ready. 324 mods now. 324. So there you go, Scar. Thank you so much, buddy. It's like, if you guys want to be a moderator and want to drop your channel link in the chat, you guys can follow two creators, Neo Queen Barrel or my pudding. Barrel's at 148. And that's surprising for me. The reason why it seems to get more supporters is because of me. And it's also because of you guys. We want to get her as much as we can. And apparently, I asked my pudding if he cares. And see what the care last one, how many supporters that Barrel has. It's also my pudding usually doesn't go on. Usually doesn't seem to increase the channel that much. Pretty much not anymore, but I mean, you guys understand why I increased Neo Queen Barrel's channel. It's because, well, we're trying to help her out. We're trying to help her become a star in this community. Even though she hasn't been doing any live stuff for a while, ever since. I mean, if you guys want to check out Neo Queen Barrel's channel, she does some good art stuff. I mean, she usually does pretty much art videos, pretty much that are created, but she's also more into anime. So for those of you that have not followed Neo Queen Barrel right now, she's at 148. See if we can throw her up a little bit further. If you guys want to check out the channel links. So you guys can set up a pin, To Neo Queen Barrel, she's at 148. Let's see if we can get her up into the 150s. Only 150s. And see what her reaction's going to be. So, yeah. Anything else that is... All we gotta do, guys, is keep our eyes open. And see if there's anything else near for it. But yeah. If you guys want a battery case, you guys can check out the new stuff for it. Pretty much good expansion stuff for it. At a really good, satisfying environment, and also one good moment. We also have we just picked up a new baseball jersey, guys, and that's number 7. Freddie Fonseca, nice. Very good, guys. Can we do something involving the alarm? There you go. So that way the bombs or the traps won't collect me. Well, we do have a bull sark and another confession note. Not too much to all the other configuration or confirm or anything. Alright, guys, for those of you that are looking to hit the road with the portable keyboard, let's check out the best travel keyboards that you guys can take a bit of the office with you. It's like if you have a computer, pretty much a computer, if you use one and from a library that you go to, or pretty much anywhere, I mean, there's a bunch of them in the United States. Pretty much in any other country besides the US. Pretty much anywhere else. If you have some sort of a computer you guys can plug in and go for something you pretty much really need that a computer wants to have. But like, for example, if you're looking to get something in this community, you guys can check out the best keyboards. You guys can type if you're looking to research on the internet, playing the game itself on the computer, or checking out your apps and see how they're doing. Like checking out your accounts on Twitter, Facebook, on Instagram, on Reddit, pretty much on Social Blade. I mean, I usually don't have Social Blade, but I think most of us already know a couple people that has some sort of a good amount of time for. I mean, a good amount of time for the pretty much spending a good amount of time on a computer. Like, say, having a drink, having something to eat, or having a snack on. When having a snack, you guys can have, so. Anything that's fine the mood, of course. For anything else that is lucky to have. If you guys do have a computer, you guys go after a keyboard. A good, tremendous opportunity for yourself to get a keyboard that complies to the expectations, the recommendations, anything else that can find your mood. That can excite yourself with something. Nice pickup. And there goes the base, guys. Now the Sting can say goodbye, and we got him. No, but we won't have the space. We have the Libertad, and that's the first one we collected today, guys. First one we have, so that's a good thing. Now speaking of X-Men, guys, as we get to X-Men news today, the X-Men movie timeline is an utter mess. So here is the best guideline about you guys. To start watching Wolverine's story in the right order, as the X-Men movie timeline is a mess, so we've cleared it up a bit. I've seen plenty of X-Men movies, and that I have. So basically, coming into the book, or coming into the proposition, what's up, Zoe? I miss you. Good morning. Make a left shout out. My third ID, how you doing? Make a left shout out. How you doing today, my third ID? Did you get some of my comment messages yesterday? Last night? What I was asking is the StreamYard going to be available? Yes, you pretty much send it, for the most part, from on any beginning live stream you do. So, if there's really not much going on tonight, if I'm spending time with my partner for a while, anything else to bring in, are you preparing dinner? Nice. So, what's you cooking for me tonight, third RD? Anything? I usually don't have any supper by hand. What's one? What's one, Zoe? What's one from this morning or from yesterday? I know it's prior to one of two. Terrell, good morning. How you doing?
You're here to help us.
Make a love shout out, buddy. How you been? That's why I say what's up. It's good to see you. Guys, I'm known at 323 mods now. 324. 324 now, so that's amazing. So Zoe, I have a good request for you. Did I tell you how many watts hours I'm at? I'm at 207 if I'm right. You're gonna make some soup fest, nice. Are you gonna be having the? Are you going to have StreamYard open tonight? If I'm able to jump in, or what do you think the plan is? As far as the new weapon goes, we have a compound bow. We also have the 6P13 auto, MP40, MP7, M60, and V, SVD, guys, AK-47. I think what would be the obvious time, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go after the AK-47. But as far as the other armor goes, No. Not 275. What's one? What's one of my watts hours? I am at 214. 214, by the way, Zoe. If you're looking to increase it from last night's 2 live streams, that would be great. So that way you can give it watts hours for me. But I will go after the Impact helmet. So a new weapon, guys. It's called the AK-47. No, I know you guys have seen the AK-47 pretty much a good amount of time. From Call of Duty and also between others. Pretty much anything else to attach. But yeah, 214. 214, Zoe. Are you able to increase it from last night? I don't mind if you do. I could really draw the center. Yep, that is correct. 214 right now. But I haven't reached the highest. My watts outs have been up and down. So, anything else to excite or pretty much excuse? Or pretty much anything else that's drawing the lamp. That's why my stuff's been incredibly good. Zach Dawson is a very popular name. So, speaking of X-Men, guys, I've seen all 3 X-Men movies. I've seen 1, 2, and 3. And speaking of the titles, you've got, X-Men 3 had the title The Last Stand. That pretty much concluded all 3 of them. I've also seen Logan. I've also seen...
Hola. Hey.
Well, I know I haven't seen Days of Future Past. I have seen that. Dark Phoenix and Apocalypse? No. I have heard Dark Phoenix is pretty much not too bad for what the movie is. Never seen Apocalypse, so I know. There's also. I mean, there's two movies. I mean, those two. How many hours? Well, I usually do an hour and 35. I Far Cry 6 every Tuesday, Wednesdays. But when it comes to an hour and 25 to an hour and a half on the schedule, the games that are getting that time amount is Hot Golf, from the weekends. If an episode of MLB 22 cannot hold up or anything, and that's usually first thing in the morning. Or pretty much, Saturday nights or Sunday mornings. So I still do baseball for the weekends. But if the chat stops, I give you guys new episodes on the weekends from the PSN Classic of Hot Sauce Golf in hand. So that pretty much gets an hour and 25 to an hour and a half. Actually, no. Well, an hour and 25 to an hour and a half, it goes to Hot Sauce Golf and, what else? Oh boy. Final Fantasy Origin and Skywalker. And also Tales of Rise every Thursday, Fridays too. So, my watch hours have been up and down, increasingly. But not very much. But are you able to increase both of them from yesterday and last night for me, Zoe? I mean, I don't see why not. So yeah, I don't see. But when it comes to Mondays, I try to do a double chat, but it's usually one that's more confirmed. What's more responsibly of how much watch hours I normally get, as good as I can, exactly. But yeah, anything else? It's pretty much smooth and pretty much entertaining. Alright guys, so we're gonna skip the light switch, but I won't give you guys a little more of an inside scoop though. As you guys can see, smart light switches are the easiest way to network your lights. You guys can light up your home the smart way with the best smart light switch. It's like if you're living in a house, apartment in the United States or United Kingdom, Canada, or anywhere else into the promised land, guys, in this community, you're all gonna get yourself the best light switch you guys can buy and you guys can ever need. If you're looking to bring something normal to good stuff in reality, or so anything in hand without question. It's like if you're looking to get yourself the best light switch anywhere in between, whatever how much you're spending, whether it's 10, 20, or not very much to spend or take any issue on it, it pretty much installs plenty of light and plenty of electricity too. So if you're looking to get yourself one, I would have you guys go one or two, but I would have you start with one in a major factor. So that way you guys can see where you're headed to, where you're going, inside of a house, apartment, or anything you have in a living. So that way you guys can see where you're at. The kind of location you're in. So anything that's more, let's see, light instead of dark. But for the most part, guys, I usually am scared of the dark sometimes, but I'm more of a light person. I remember when I was a kid, back when I was a teen, back then, I used to have night lights over the years. So I can see what's going on to make sure there's nothing scary or nothing in particular. But it's a good way to have some good light. To see where you're at and see if everything's alright or okay. So, well, it's not too bad. As long as you have the best light you guys can go after, we guys can light your home the goodest way possible. It's just a good observation. Pretty much a good way to do something good for a change. So it's pretty much nice and having a good, comfortable reaction. Alright guys, for Fallout 4 today, I'll get to Fallout news in a second. See where we're at. So I had to guess 25 hours every weekend. Pretty much, if I had to guess, probably, I think almost 4 hours, maybe like 3.5 hours. Depending on how long baseball is on the weekends. But I do Hot Sauce Golf from the weekends and every weekends, guys. If the chat for baseball is pretty much stopping, it cannot get to a good amount of time, so It's just me that's more of something else in general, or much more in need. So it's just me not too much of a problem or anything. But my stuff's been incredibly good, between beginning to middle to the other range on anything. I'm gonna go ahead and look up Rincy for a minute. I think I'm not sure if she's playing bingo today or not. Actually, guys, she's not doing bingo till tomorrow, so tomorrow's Wednesday. So, Joy, let me give you back that good solution. Are you able to give me watch time from yesterday? Between yesterday and last night? I mean, it would be good. It would be a good opportunity. If you can give me a little bit more. Guys, my watch time is at 2:15 or 2:14. It would be nice it would be good if we can increase it a little bit more further. Maybe like in the 2:30s, like 2:40s. If it's good enough and standard. Alright guys, back to the news. So, London baby. As Fallout 4 mod Fallout, as London's going to be coming next year, but it also does have a good new trailer. The first ever trailer for the mod itself for Far Cry 4. Hey, what's up, amigo? Manifold Cat, how you doing? Make a love shout out. How's it going? I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a stupid pig, but I will take his animal meat. His monstrous, comfortable meat of society. I'll take the awesome meat, and we'll see if we can carve or craft in it. Let's see how much more meat we can really take charge with, or pretty much clear. So yeah guys, there's a new trailer for the new Fallout 4 mod Fallout. As it has a new trailer, it's a brand new trailer for itself, and a release window. But I will check this out, guys. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. I deserve plenty of watch hours from you. Besides, I love you as a friend, Zoe. You're very important in this community. Same with the others like Maurice, Viscozzi, or somebody else that we know. Everybody's welcome. Nice pickup. There goes the other. I don't think the soldiers are going to take me out of between any other joke or anything seriously, but as long as I have a good amount of help. Now take out this checkpoint, guys. We'll have no problem. So let me check this out. So for those of you who have played Fallout 4, I know there's going to be a fifth one in the mix very soon between Xbox Series and I think for PlayStation. But this is exactly what we have. And this article goes on to say from 6:30, over an hour ago today, guys, in this community, goes on to state the following. In this community right now. What's going on for Bow and Arrow? I mean, it feels like we have to eclipse something else. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. No, it's not 10 likes, buddy. But what's up, Leon? How you doing? Make a love shout out. How's my good brother doing? I'll tell you what's been going on with my plan just a little bit. Leon. I'll get to that in just a little bit. But as you guys can see, this article goes on to state the following. This is the article that we're looking at today. The Fallout 4 mod involving London for next year, as it has a brand new trailer and also a new graphic. As you guys can see, Fallout London is a highly anticipated DLC-sized mod for Fallout 4, and has received a new trailer alongside the confirmed release window, guys, for next year. There has also been shared, guys, on the mod's YouTube channel, and then also a tweet below, that a 4-minute trailer of the mod shows a ton of the game's direct or delect locations, from a decimated tube stops to an overground tower bridge. Now we also get a good sized look, guys, of in this mod at some of the NPCs in the mod. So whether these are enemies. What's up, Bryce? Good morning. I miss you. How you doing? Hello, Goma Stars. How you doing? Leon, did you watch any wrestling yesterday? Any Monday Night Raw or anything? Yeah, it would be nice if I had a camera one of these days. But I don't know when that's going to be. It'll be soon, maybe rather than later, but... I mean, somebody asked me if I were to get a camera. I'm like, well, one of these days in the future, maybe after my love and I get married, or there's something else in between, but it'll be soon. Most likely soon, maybe something else extra. But as you guys can see, the NPCs of the Fallout 4 mod. It's called London, guys. So, either enemies, allies, or a bit more. It seemed to be unclear. But it sure does highlight, guys, a handful of relatively normal-looking characters that won't look out of place in a regular Fallout game. But between this community, guys, to kick off this morning, it's alongside some wackier individuals, including a wild-looking tree-man. That's right, guys, a tree-man. Not walking like the dinosaur for my second RD. It's just way something more repulsive, something different, something much more lame. As this honestly was trying to set up a shield, but apparently I had to skill this bastard out of there to make sure he does not do anything painful. And pretty much awful too. And I will take something from these guys. So this one guy that recently did the tweeting this morning. It goes by the name of Fallout London and Fallout London today. From a couple days ago on the 25th. As it goes on to say the following on this tweet from Twitter. As we are preparing everything, guys, for our panel at the amazing Fallout for Hope event at San Fallout 76 podcast, that some of you might have noticed that a video is being premiered on our YouTube too. This will also play just over halfway through our panel. Now as much as I played a good handful, or not much of a handful, guys, for Fallout games, the ones that really got it to me was Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. I mean, 76 was fine, but and obviously enough to not excite my mood. But Fallout 4 was pretty good. But we do know, guys, there's going to... I think we already know 9 times out of 10 that we will be getting Fallout 5 soon. If I had to guess, probably next year. Maybe sometime around that time. I don't know, but... it's going to be most likely soon. I mean, if Fallout 5 does come to the PS5, Steam, and also on the Xbox, pretty much the bets are not off, but more completely.
Gilberto,
So we'll see what happens.
I'm having a hard time finding
Are we going to shoot this creep too? Or do I have to destroy him? Hold on, guys. There he goes. Leon says, I had a Fallout 4 mod once, and it was a Terminator on the Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Yep. Stay here. I'll be back. Yep. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator. Good movie franchise. But the only movies that Arnold Schwarzenegger that the one Terminator that he did not come back in was what do you call it? It was Terminator Salvation, and it was only Terminator Salvation, which you have Christian Bale playing as John Connor, but it must be the adult size of John Connor. So, and then you have other actors that were in the movie, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was not in that one. But the following ones that Arnold Schwarzenegger did come in as T-800 recently between beginning to why was that in the franchise, guys? You have Terminator 1, 2, 3. What's the third one, guys, was Rise of the Machines. And Judgment Day number 2. You also have Dark Fate, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was in that, and also Genesis. So you have about probably 6. I think you might start in one more, but it all depends how old he is. Depending how old Schwarzenegger is, so it all depends. But I do know Schwarzenegger does have... I know he has an extra movie that he will be in. It's going to begin with Craig Robinson and the return of Danny DeVito called Triplets. So that movie, guys, is the sequel to Twins. So you got Twins to Triplets. So you have 1, 2, 3. You have Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Craig Robinson. So that should be interesting. But speaking of Fallout, guys, the fans are eager to find out exactly. I've heard these NPCs are, but we'll have to wait a little longer, giving some sort of a announcement that Fallout London, guys, is coming out next year. But there's nothing more specific was revealed in that trailer. But this is also, guys, the first indication of a release window of the developers that have offered in the mod's 4 years in development. But certainly, guys, it looks impressive, but however, it's evidenced by Fallout developer Bethesda is actually hiring one of the mod's lead writers. The lead writers, guys, from Bethesda is a Quest designer in August coming out of last year of 2022. Now, Fallout London, guys, is also the only taste of the franchise. Pretty much, albeit officially, that only fans will have to get for a long time. But here's the thing, guys. Todd Howard did reveal that Fallout 5 is going to be released after Elder Scrolls 6 comes in, even though it's going to be years away. So, if I had to guess when Fallout 5 is coming out, probably won't be until next year, or at the end of next year for sure. I mean, yes, I played a couple of them. What's one? Schwarzenegger? I think he did. I'm not sure how many cyborgs that were in that. I would say maybe like hundreds, maybe like 50s. I did see Terminator Salvation. I've heard that. That movie was not bad for what it is, but usually it has much more to confirm. But of how it adds the story more and more involvement, more to compare. But usually when it's more to summarize and also have anything else self-esteem. But like I say, guys, I've always seen a good amount of Terminator movies ever since it came out for the first time, and so excitement for with anything in particular. Which I will say that as of this point. But yeah, the first one that came to me was what do you call it? Terminator. The first one that came out was back in day one, back in the mid 1980s. Then you have Terminator 2 coming out in the early 2000s. Terminator 3 back in 2007, 2005 rather. Oh boy, I also know the other travel. Terminator Salvation came out in the 2010s, 2009 or something. But you only had Christian Bale as John Connor, the leading character. I'm trying to see what else makes a lot of sense. Well, Dark Fate came out a couple years ago. Once you had the return of Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back as T-800, Linda Hamilton coming back as Sarah Connor, of course, and who else? Oh boy, the one I played as Reese back in the first one. That would be Michael Biehn. I think he's probably not in that. I mean, he's only been in the first one, and pretty much had a couple highlights in Terminator 2. So that's pretty much more reasonable towards the facts on, for most of us that have seen Terminator movies, by far. What's up, Brown Bear? Good morning. How are you? If you guys have not seen Brown Bear, it's part of our new moderators. I pretty much promoted him this week. So remember, guys, my mods right now are at 324, so that's amazing. Neo Mitsumo Queen Soy, good morning. Make a love shout out. Welcome back. So obviously, guys, it's pretty much thoughtful, but more worthy enough at this point. So good particular, good observation. I think anything in the clear. But we do have a couple more articles coming out of so far today, guys, on a Tuesday morning. So let's see what else we have. So, as you guys can see, a 2 minute and 43-second video. I've had the one that got started as pretty much as Gru. Pretty much Gru from between 1, 2, and 3. That'll be Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3, guys. As he reacts to the Minion memes.
Hey,
As they got Steve Carell, guys, to react and rate some of the strangest Minion memes that we could find on the internet. So, now Steve Carell's character, guys, Gru, is going to be... He's going to be in this new movie called Minions: The Rise of Gru. But I've heard that one might be beefy. See how the movie reacts between all three Despicable Me movies. Don't know if there's going to be a fourth one with Steve Carell. I mean, that's not really been in talks, but I've seen all 2 of them, but not number 3. I mean, the third one was not too bad. As far as the Minions movie goes, I mean, you have these young Minions probably speaking in a different language for sure, but if I had to guess which one is a little more funny and not even challenging, it's got to be number 2. But I haven't seen any of the Minion movies. So you guys can check out the... I mean, Steve Carell is one of my favoritism actors of all time. He always is and always will be. So you guys can check out that if you want. And Steve Carell has also been in pretty much other good movies. Like, say, Evan Almighty with Morgan Freeman, John Goodman, John C. Reilly. Well, John C. Reilly was not in that, but William H. Macy was in that. And yeah, those actors did very well, especially Steve Carell and Morgan Freeman, playing as God overall. But Morgan Freeman is already in his 80s or high 70s, coming out of this one community that we have. So I would say probably, but it all depends. So you guys can check out the new video of how he grew. It's coming out in theaters very soon. But I would rather stick to the very first one, and also Despicable Me 2. The first one was funny. And the other one that's also in the movie is Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly and also from the Despicable Me movies. So that should be interesting. So we'll see how The Rise of Gru dwells in. The entertainment, also the environment, and also the entertainment. I'm going to skip the keyboards, guys. And for those of you that are looking to have yourselves the best keyboard, actually the best soundbar, the best soundbars, guys, and as simple and spectacular surround sound to TV setup. I mean, the TV setup, guys, if we need to. So, Leon, since you did not watch wrestling yesterday, did you watch any highlights? I mean, I watched some of it last night. I watched the ending of it. So I watched some of it yesterday, and so my point was at horseback riding for a while between around 8:30, 7:30. Which, like I said, her and I would have called last night around 10. Kept on calling, tried to text a little bit, and nothing. I know she's been tired and pretty much her back was hurting, so, and pretty much her shoulders.
You at the zoo yet?
But she will give me an inside scoop, I think probably at the relationship class tonight, so. And as her and I will be back to doing that tonight between 4 to 5. So, I don't see anything else being reasonable beyond it, or how she is, but I was with her in spirit. So I always have and always will be. So, I love her so much. She's gonna be my first ever feature wife, guys, in the future. I just need one approval. That's it. Good morning, Lois. Golden Lois, good morning. Make a left shout out. Mom C, how you doing? But I'm pretty sure my pudding's okay, guys. I'm looking after it in spirit. The CMC's okay. Which I think she is. It's also that she's been really tired. She's been tired between doing sports or doing any other things. What's up, Felix? Good morning. How are you? Make a left shout out. So, I think she's okay, hopefully. Alright, guys, Emilia Clarke. Actor Emilia Clarke, guys, coming out of Game of Thrones, rather, is nice to see the actor from Game of Thrones, Emilia Clarke, and she's not going to be joining Kit. As I see, Emilia Clarke probably won't return for a Game of Thrones spinoff. The reason why, I'll look at that right now, see what's up with that. Let me go ahead and jump on the scenario, see where we're at. There we go. So Emily Clark is coming out of Game of Thrones. I like Game of Thrones, which I normally do. But the other actor that was awesome, that's also in the show from HBO Max, and as also got an HBO series, was Peter Dinklage, coming out of Elf as Miles Fence, and also playing this one midget or this one of the exciting main characters of Game of Thrones. Now, as you guys can see, from 7:13 this morning, the reason why Emily Clark is not coming back to the crossover or spin-off for Game of Thrones is it goes on to state the following. Now, for those of you that are wondering, if Emily Clark is coming back, apparently she's not. So that's saying the fans are hoping for further Game of Thrones cast members to join Kit Harington and getting their own HBO's spin-off shows. Well, you guys should not expect much from Daenerys Targaryen actress Emily Clark. Now, in a BBC interview, guys, that was spotted by GameSpot, Emily Clark did discuss, guys, the Jon Snow Cedric spinoff that was recently announced by Game of Thrones actor, the one and only, George R.R. Martin, as Harington was seemingly eager to return, but having pitched the show to Martin and the HBO series himself, Clark was asked if she would also reprise her role in the new series. Now, how many of you in this community, in the chat, have seen Game of Thrones? I for one will say Game of Thrones is a good series. You know, based on the other movies, between other shows like, say, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, or anything. It's kind of like, Game of Thrones is more into that major, in that majority. So basically, guys, Clark she was recently asked if she was going to be in the new series crossover. She went on to say the following in this community, saying that, no, I think I'm done, unquote. But as you can see, Emily Clark, guys, was one of just a handful of stars that featured in all 8 seasons, not 7, but 8 seasons of Game of Thrones, which ran from 2011 to 2019. But effectively, guys, she was spending her entire 20s in the Mother of Dragons role. So she was playing this one character in all 8 seasons. And as a matter of fact, Peter Dinklage got started in Game of Thrones since I don't think Sean Bean was in the first one, in the first few seasons. It was before the it was before he got started with the Snowpiercer on our TV channel. So the Targaryens are going to be in the first spin-off show, guys, for Game of Thrones. House of Dragon, which the show will be coming out and premiering on August 21st. Now, Clark did go on to state she will be fascinated to watch the first spin-off of Game of Thrones. And the 3-letter abbreviation for that one is GOT. I'm going to watch this as a fresh viewer, because it's set a bazillion years before I was so. So it's going to feel like it's going to be new, but most likely different, unquote. So we are sad to say, guys, actor Emily Clark will not be reprising her role in the spin-off Game of Thrones. Yes, she was in all 8 seasons. She was, to be honest. So 9 times out of 10, we can pretty much wish her the best of luck in her future endeavors. If she's going to be in a different movie, different show, it all depends what Emma Clark feels like, what she wants to do involving her acting. So, pretty much anything else in her career. So I'm not 100% sure. But it depends where it stands out for Emily Clark. So, she's coming out of Game of Thrones, guys, and also other shows or anything else in the involvement. So, it all depends. Alright, guys, we're gonna do our first mission as good as we can today. But we're gonna see how well we're doing on time, though. See where we're at. I'm gonna particularly check for a
sleeping in
minute.
their own shit like I was.
Hold on.
I don't got
That's because we have
skills to
another
break people
20
out.
minutes.
You do.
So we're pretty much good in
them.
position. So this Operation Missing, guys, according to this one character, her name is Talia Beanie Vetitz or Vetitz. And she wants us to break the chains. She wants us to free those people, Danny, whatever it takes. As Castillo's got people, and she pretty much has people locked up like animals. I don't know what that's like. What's that's like? Do you? So she apparently wants us to free them, because no one deserves any other trash or crap at this point. So I'm gonna go and help her out at this
People are
point.
going to die.
If you guys consider yourselves news, we're off to a very awesome start. We're off to a pretty good start today, guys. We go at 32 to 33 likes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. My stuff's been incredibly good. All you gotta do, guys, is like, support, comment to me.